Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I said in my last video that Madam X is a masochist. Well, apparently Madonna agreed with me. She said the same thing the next day and pointed out she had 4 more shows left. She also went through, she had a little video where she was being dragged off the floor by one of her dancers, and pointing out the fact she didn't want to draw attention to her orthopedic shoes, which she was forced to wear because of her injury. And she said that basically she was told under no circumstances to continue her tour, and that apparently was at Christmas. Someone had told me this and said was told not to continue it past Christmas, but I think she was told at Christmas not to continue it. So she hasn't listened to her doctors because she wants to finish the tour. I guess she's being a martyr. So Madam X is also a martyr. She's a masochist and a martyr amongst many things. And I got up this morning and I heard that the concert for tonight, March 8th, was cancelled. And I was like, oh, not another one. So I went and looked and I saw it on Madonna Tribe and I sort of hadn't seen any official anything from Madonna. And I had a look on her website and the tickets are actually still for sale. And someone said online that they hadn't heard from Ticketek, but someone else said they had heard from Ticketek. So I don't know if it's actually cancelled and Madonna's just taking her time making her own release, or if it's not cancelled. So I'm just going to say cancelled with a question mark, because maybe it's in the process of being cancelled and just hasn't reached everyone yet and hasn't been pulled off everything yet. But it's looking fairly dire. I was assuming she was going to finish the tour, because like she said, she only had 4 shows left. She had the 8th. What? Oh, so I'm looking at all the dates. Oh yeah, the 7th was cancelled. Because she had the 7th, the 8th, the 10th, and the 11th. That was 4 shows. So she said that before she cancelled the 7th. And apparently now she's cancelled the 8th. And that would just leave the 10th and the 11th, the last 2 shows. I can't imagine she's not going to do a final show, even if she has to wait 3 or 4 days till she can do a final show. I'm sure she'll at least do the 11th, but it looks like she'll do the 10th, the 11th. She may even do tonight. It may not be officially cancelled. It may just be a rumour. At this point, it's very easy to believe a rumour that Madonna's cancelling a show. So, yeah. I just looked that up as I was starting my video and I'm like, oh damn, is it actually cancelled? But I mean, I was talking to some other fans about this in my comments, because I was a bit sick and I wasn't looking at my comments and they were actually backing up a bit, and I started, because I like to answer all my comments because, you know, I'm nobody, I don't get many, so there's no reason why I can't. And I like talking to people, I like hearing people's stories about the show, some very nasty people saying nasty things about Madonna. Which is, you know, because I'm a fan, I don't want to hear any of that. And some crazy Satanists that came on. That's a bit, yeah, weird. But, yes, so the talk is that it's cancelled, and I just wish I had a definitive answer so I could put a definitive title on this video. But I'm just going to put a question mark and then no one can blame me. But I wanted to finish the show. Because if she screwed her knee and performing is making it worse, I don't think another maybe 2 shows to finish the tour off is really going to make it any worse. Or maybe every show is making it worse, and maybe she's finally getting that because it gets harder with each tour. Maybe that's what's happening. It's really hard to tell. But some people wanted to finish the tour because they want to go to their shows. Some people, I think, just as a fan, we want her to be the old Madonna who can just kick ass and keep going. But other people are more like, just take care of yourself, because long game. Don't just think of this concert, this tour, long game. We don't want you to have to retire after this show because the doctors say you cannot dance again. You have fucked up your knee so bad you cannot dance again. No one wants that. So it's just a whole lot of questions and anxiety at the moment regarding Madonna. So Madonna Tribe, I'm just trying to see how long ago they put out their little thing. They said, tonight's show in Paris is cancelled. Tonight's Madame X show at Le Grand Rex is cancelled as a result of Madonna's ongoing injuries. No postponement has been planned following this cancellation. Madonna Tribe regrets the disappointment to all the fans affected. Well, they didn't do anything. Wikipedia hasn't removed it yet. It's still up, and like I said, when I went to Madonna's website, there's still tickets. Or is that for March 11th? I'm confused. I didn't change it to English because I'm dumb. I'm going to take a step back and see what it says. Yeah, when you look, it's got Le Grand Rex March 7 cancelled, and then March 8 you can go to get tickets. There's tickets available for the last 3 shows. While I'm here, I may as well look to see how they're doing. Yeah, but it's all in French, so I didn't change it, so it wasn't very smart. But yeah, I really wanted to finish the show, but I don't want her to make herself any worse. I mean, a lot of people have said you can, and I've said this a bunch of times, you can always just sit on your ass and sing, and the fans won't care. Just, just do that. You don't have to do the whole choreographed show. What is the problem with the language here? It's showing the little British flag, but yeah, it's not giving me English. But yeah, I'd really like to see how the actual seats are going. There's some weird dates on here. I don't know. I can't work out. I just don't want to make a video saying it's cancelled and it's not. So I'll just put up my plain Madam X thumbnail, say it's cancelled with a question mark, because if it changes I can alter that. And this video is all about the uncertainty of Madam X. Madam X is, well, she causes anxiety, doesn't she? Okay, I think I'm going to go, because I think it's cancelled, but it's not official. It wouldn't be surprising. I don't want it to be cancelled. I want to do the last 3 shows that are left. I don't want any more fans to miss out and hear any more stories from people about how they were travelling to see her and it was their only show that they were going to go to, or so many sad stories. I wish her well, and I have to go and watch A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own is showing at the Astor Theatre today in Melbourne at 3 o'clock, and it is almost 1 o'clock, and I have to leave soon. So I'm very excited to see that. I haven't seen that on the big screen forever. And on Tuesday, our local DJ, I've forgotten his name. Oops, I should be promoting him. He is doing a screening of In Bed with Madonna at a cinema not far from me in Dalton. I've forgotten. It's on my train line. I just have to get off like 15 minutes from where I live and take another tram for 5 minutes, and there I am. So that's not a huge hassle. I have not seen In Bed with Madonna on the big screen for a very long time. I saw it once a long time ago. Haven't seen it since. I'm really looking forward to that. I've missed it the last 2 times it was screened. It was screened in Melbourne by the Madonna Australia Fan Club, and I missed it because I just wasn't connected to them at the time. This was before Rebel Heart, and then it was shown again, but it was the same night as Jamie Lee Curtis was appearing in Sydney doing a Q&A for Halloween 2018, and I went to Sydney to do that. I didn't have tickets, and if I didn't have tickets, I had a flight to get me back to Melbourne in time to see In Bed with Madonna, because that's how much I wanted to see it. I was going to fly that night, like I would have been running from one event to the next. But I got tickets, so I had to stay, and I had to miss the flight and book another flight the next day in order to see Jamie Lee. So, and she was a bitch anyway. She didn't even speak to me. I mean, not really. She spoke at me. So she was absolute all business, cold as. Just pretty much walked past half her fans. She could have taken 5 minutes to speak to them, but it's just like she gave the promoters 15 minutes that she would give them. That's what she did, 14 minutes exactly, and then she left. And unfortunately, I was in the last section before the press, and she just walked straight past, and then she spoke at us, saying she'd come back to us. She said she would come back. She spoke to me, and then just kept going. So Madonna's not my only diva that pisses me off. There's other people that I think could treat their fans better. But at the moment, Madonna is suffering for her fans. She's being a martyr. Madam X is suffering for her fans, or Madonna's fans, and being a martyr. And I wanted to finish the show. I don't want her to injure herself, though. I don't know if she can do both. I'm just going to go. I've waffled on enough with no confirmation that this thing is cancelled officially, but I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Comments are fun. Let me know what your experience is, what your opinions are. I love hearing what people have to say. Comments are fun. Okay, bye.